Hello once again, welcome to the continuation on the indices that I started with you in the previous videos. In the previous videos, I started teaching you about indices where we handled the multiplication and division law of indices, and I've done a detailed explanation on it, and also we've solved some examples on it as well, and I hope you all understood it and you enjoyed the lesson as well. So this is a continuation to solve another example with you so that you get a better understanding of it, and I will advise that you watch the previous videos, okay, because it lays the foundation. Everything that you are supposed to know about the indices, I've done that explanation in the previous videos, okay, particularly the first video. So I will advise you to watch the previous videos to get the foundation and the understanding you need so that you can handle this session as well. As I said, this is just a continuation to solve another example with you for you to get a better understanding. So do well to watch the previous videos, and please don't forget to like the videos and also share them after watching. So let's go ahead and handle the examples that I have on the board. So example 1, it says if a equals 2 to the power 2 times 2 to the power 3 divided by 2 to the power 4, find the value of a. Okay, and example 2, it says simplify b to the power 5 divided by b to the power 6. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Okay, then after all we'll proceed and handle the second example too. Okay, so let me write my solution and let's do it together. Okay, so starting with the first example, we have a equals 2 to the power 2 times 2 to the power 3 divided by 2 to the power 4. Okay, we are being asked to find the value of a. Okay, now to find the value of a just means that simplify what is there. Okay, and that's what the answer you get, that is equal to the value of a, because a is already here. So we are going to repeat our a, which is here, then we are going to simplify what we have at this right hand side. Okay, then the answer that you get, it is equal to a. Okay, so that's all that you need to do to get the value of a. Nothing difficult about it. Okay, so we are going to apply our multiplication and division laws of indices that we learned in the previous videos. Okay, so how we are going to simplify this one is that we are going to do the first two. Okay, so we are going to do the 2 to the power 2 times the 2 to the power 3 first. Okay, using the multiplication law of indices, then the answer we get, we'll join it with the last one, then we simplify further. Okay, so if you choose to do the last two, okay, then the answer we get, to join it with the first one, the 2 to the power 2, you'll still get the same answer. Okay, so someone can choose to do the 2 to the power 3 divided by 2 to the power 4 first. Okay, then the answer the person gets, then you join it with the 2 to the power 2 here. Okay, then you do the multiplication, you will end up with the same answer. Okay, but for you to get a better understanding of it and not get confused, let's do the first two. Okay, that's the 2 to the power 2 times the 2 to the power 3. Let's do that one first, then the answer we get, we join it with the division and we do this one. Okay, the 2 to the power 4, we join it with it, then we simplify further. Okay, that one will be much easier. Okay, so let's go ahead applying the multiplication law of indices. We are going to simplify the first two, and the law says that if the bases are the same and they are multiplying, what you do is to just pick one of the base, then you add the power. So you've done this in the previous videos. Okay, so we are applying the same knowledge here. Okay, so let's go ahead. So I'll have my a equals, now 2 to the power 2 times 2 to the power 3, it's going to be 2 to the power 5. Okay, because we are going to add the power 2 here plus the power 3, which will be to the power 5. Okay, which will give us 5. Okay, so we have 2 to the power 5. Okay, that's the multiplication law of indices we applied there. Okay, it says that if the bases are the same, you can see the bases are the same. Okay, and they are multiplying, so that's the two conditions. The bases have to be the same, and also it have to be multiplying. Okay, so if we have such a case, the law says that we just pick one of the base, then we add the powers, and that's what we've done, because this will be the power 2 here plus the power 3 here, so it will be 5. Okay, so that's 2 to the power 5. Okay, so then let's go ahead and join it with the division that we have there. So divided by 2 to the power 4. Okay, from here we apply the division law of indices that we learned in the previous videos, okay, and the division law says that if the bases are the same, okay, and they are dividing, for us to simplify, we just pick one of the base, then we subtract the powers, okay, so that's what you are going to do. So that's the division law of indices we are applying here, okay. So this one is going to be a to the power, it will be 5 minus 4, okay, because the bases are the same, we will subtract the powers, okay, so it will be 2 to the power 5 minus 4, and that will give me 2 to the power 1, okay, and 2 to the power 1 is the same as 2, so I'll have my a equals to 2, okay. Please hope the understanding is clear enough, okay. All that we did is to apply the indices law, okay, so which says that if the bases are the same and they are dividing, we subtract powers, okay. So I'll just pick one of the base and we'll subtract the powers. That's exactly what we did here, okay. So it's 2 to the power 5 minus 4, that gives 2 to the power 1, okay, and 2 to the power 1 is the same as 2, so our a equals to 2. That's the final answer, okay. Please hope you understand it, okay. Now let's go ahead and do the example 2, okay. So the example 2, it says that we should simplify b to the power 5 divided by b to the power 6, okay. So we are going to apply the division law of indices because they are dividing, okay. So the example 2, let me do it here. So this is the example 1, okay. So this is example 1, okay, and let me do the example 2 here. So the example 2, we have b to the power 5 divided by b to the power 6, okay. You can see they are dividing, okay, so we are going to apply the division law of indices, which says that if the bases are the same and they are dividing, all that you have to do to simplify it is to just pick one of the base and subtract the powers, okay. So to simplify this one, it's going to be, let me write my solution, okay, and let's be, so I have b to the power 5 divided by b to the power 6. It's going to be b to the power 5 minus 6, okay. Please hope you agree with me, and that will give you b to the power negative 1, okay, because 5 minus 6 gives negative 1, okay. Please hope the understanding is clear enough, okay. We are just applying the indices law that says that if the bases are the same, you subtract the powers when they are dividing, okay. So I have b to the power 5 divided by b to the power 6, and that is equal to b to the power 5 minus 6, and 5 minus 6 gives negative 1, so I have b to the power negative 1, okay. And also b to the power negative 1 can be written as 1 over b, okay. So our final answer is 1 over b. You can choose to leave it like this or write it further as 1 over b, okay. Or there's another way to do it, okay. Or now you know that in the previous videos, okay, I've explained that under the division of algebraic expression, I've explained that division can also be written as fractions, okay. So this one we can also write it in fraction form, we'll get the same answer. So this b to the power 5 divided by b to the power 6, we can write it in fraction form, and that is going to be b to the power 5 all over b to the power 6, okay. Please hope you remember, okay, we did this under the multiplication and division of algebraic expression, okay. So we can express division as fraction, okay. So having b to the power 5 divided by b to the power 6, it can be written as b to the power 5 all over b to the power 6, okay. Now the one with the smaller power will be the one to cancel its whole self 1. Remember from the previous videos we have explained this one. So this b to the power 5 will cancel itself 1, okay. Then it will come into this power 6, it will subtract 5 from this power 6, it will be left with, it will subtract 5 from this power 6, okay, then it will be left with 1, okay. Please hope you agree, okay. So the b to the power 5 cancels its whole self 1, then when it comes here, it cancels the power 6 and it will subtract 5 from it, it will left with 1. So I'm left with the top here, I have 1 left all over the down here, I have b to the power 1, and b to the power 1 is the same b, okay. So my final answer is 1 over b, which is the same as what we did here. Okay, so that's how to go about it. Hope you understood the solution, okay, the explanation that I've given. And please don't forget to like the video and also share the video as well. I'll see you again in another video whilst we solve more examples on this. Bye bye.